losses in a row and we've lost to fucking Manchester United, our biggest and most hated rivals. I can't believe it. We are so shit.
Don't say congratulations, but
Hey guys, nice to see you again. It's a wonderful Monday, and for the first time in this channel's history, I'm not here to talk about myself or my club. We need to have a serious discussion about Liverpool Football Club because what is happening, I know the Bob. It doesn't make sense to me. You don't spend so much money and be so shit. It's mind busting, mind boggling, mind bending. It doesn't make sense. They look so ordinary and I have no understanding of why. Actually, tell a lie, I do, and I'm here to share it with you guys. Yes. So Liverpool Football Club run away with the Premier League title last season. When everybody was out of form, when teams were finding their feet, they were already standing 10 toes, and they ran away with the league. This season, I've never seen a club threaten fellow clubs like this in my life. They started by buying Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen for a record transfer fee, and then told us that was enough creativity to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold, and then proceeded to break that same transfer, whatever, and then buy a striker, one of the most wanted strikers in the world. They got him too, and then the threats began. We are winning the treble, we are winning the league, we're doing a back-to-back, we're winning a quadruple. 8 games into the season, they won their first 5, and they have lost 3 in a row. And every single Liverpool fan I know is in meltdown. It's not even funny. They are losing their heads and they are fourth. Could you imagine if they were like Manchester United? No shade to them because they actually beat Liverpool. But yeah, I'm here to address the issue. I think there's an elephant in the room. There's something that needs to be said that no one is saying. In as much as we want to clown Liverpool, in as much as we want to say they are not doing well and they deserve it, we must also remember that they lost a teammate before the season began. A few weeks before the season started, Jota passed away, and I don't think everybody in that team has recovered, especially Mo Salah, because it was quite close to him. We even saw that when he scored in the first game of the season, he ended up crying at the end of the match. So it's grief, right? Everybody deals with it differently. You cannot force someone to follow your time or your time constraints just because you feel like it's a season. It's grief. At the end of the day, they will take whatever time they need to get over it. My recommendation was if they feel like they can't play or if particular players feel like they can't play, they should be replaced. You get me? They should ask for some time off, maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a month. No, take care of your mental health, because that's what's most important. But yeah, I just want to make that point that we shouldn't just overlook it and be like it's an excuse. It's never an excuse. A whole human being died, more like a brother and a family member. Somebody you spend the local room with, they eat together, they train together, some of them go home together. Families know each other, children know each other, so it's not something to play with. But on the funnier side, they're losing. And it's great to see that Liverpool Football Club is losing because that team, I didn't know how much of an ego they had until they won the Premier League. And then they were chatting about being the best ever. And yeah, hold that. See all the L's, hold it close to your chest because it's just beginning. And we want more. Hold it, hold all of it. And I thank God my team is in there. We're taking our 3 points away. No, I'm not going to think about you getting back on form. I couldn't care less. Hold. Yeah. But there are more problems at Liverpool than what meets the eye. I think what they're suffering from right now is multiple changes at once. You're trying to change your way of play or your style of play whilst also changing the personnel that helped you win the league last season. They sold Trent Alexander-Arnold and the Liverpool fans were in denial, saying that they have replaced him with Frimpong and they all don't defend. Yeah, but maybe they all don't defend. But what Trent offers you going forward, the passes, the crossfield passes, the vision, the through balls to Mo Salah, you're missing all that. So you sold a very good passer of the ball, and you bought a track star. You bought a streamer, the Kai Senat looking guy. You bought Jeremy Frimpong as a right back, and all that guy does very well is jet off. He zooms up the field. That's what he's good at. He's not even bad defensively for Liverpool, but for some reason, Arne Slot decides not to play him. And then there's Luis Diaz, whom Liverpool fans didn't really see the use of. People didn't see it as a big deal with him leaving because you guys felt like you replace him with a Rodrigo or somebody of that caliber. That never happened. Instead of replacing your winger with another winger who suits the play style, you decided to spend a record-breaking fee on a striker whilst you already bought one. So I guess that's also a mistake. But I think upon all these, and oh yeah, I can't even forget the double agent himself, Florian Wirtz, to play 10 matches and have zero goal contributions in a Premier League season is atrocious, my brother. You can't hide. See, he it's like he's this calm guy, and yeah, I say a fair no, we don't talk his matter, so he just did one corner the mess. Nah, broski, time's up. Like 10 matches is enough time for you to acclimatize. You can't hide. You get me? You cannot just duck and hide in one corner like when he's seen you. I know he's not been getting game time recently, but when he was getting game time, he wasn't doing anything anyway. You get me? But he came on yesterday and he looked better. He came on against Chelsea, gave that beautiful flick, and then Salah decided to balloon the ball. So yeah, the signings didn't hit the ground running like they thought. The only person they signed that is actually doing anything is Ekitike. And then we come to the main issue, which I feel is a formation they're playing. They, their way and their approach to matches is different from how it was last season. They were aggressive in the press. They had Trent for the quick transitions. Salah was in all-time form. Diaz was in all-time form. Not maybe goal scoring wise, but in terms of taking on his man, you know that guy can skin a player. See, one-on-one with Diaz is always a problem. Gakpo is one-dimensional, and as some Liverpool fans have said already, he plays with earpods on. That guy hears nothing. He sees nothing. You get me? And he says nothing. He just puts his head down, cuts inside, run, and play backwards. So there's no serious ball progression. There's no longer an out ball. See, when Liverpool under pressure, trying to look up, boom, one straight ball to the top to Diaz. He holds it up, gets a corner or gets a throw in, gets a free kick. It relieves them of the pressure. He looks up, boom, straight to Salah. Now Salah cannot even control the ball to save his life. And Gakpo is not the same profile as Diaz. Florian Wirtz, who was bought to impact, is also not impacting, and he's not doing as much as people thought he would. People were comparing this guy to Cole Palmer. Like they watched football yesterday, comparing him to Cole Jermaine Palmer. More on that later. I don't even want to talk about that one. That one, it was an insult in my eye. Just because someone is 120 million or so doesn't mean he's better than the 40 million player who's been performing season in and season out. You get me? But that's for another day. That's a whole topic for another day. You get me? Liverpool are in trouble. And I thought I could count on them to stop Arsenal from winning the league because Arsenal are my biggest rivals. They are my London rivals. But with me being 1 point behind Liverpool, if they're in a title race, I guess I'm also in a title race. So now it looks like it's down to me to stop Arsenal because I have them in a few weeks. We play Arsenal on the 30th of November. And I hope that Chelsea can keep a good run so we can stop Arsenal when they come to the bridge. But less about me, more about Liverpool. They're in crisis now. And we have no idea, or they have no idea how to stop it. In my humble opinion, I would play Frimpong right back, play Salah in his normal position. If you're going to play Isak, you need to play Isak with Wirtz. Those two players fit each other in terms of play style. If you're going to play the old Liverpool midfield of Szoboszlai, Grav, and McAllister, you play Ekitike. Everyone sees this except Arne Slot. Everybody sees it. Fans of Liverpool, people who are not even fans of Liverpool see this. It's just basic football. Play the silky players together and play the hardworking players together. It's quite simple. I don't know what kind of balance he's trying to find. It's not working. And this thing of Isak is the most expensive striker in the league, so I have to start. It makes no sense. Eketike came into the league. He came to prove a point. He's scoring goals. He's performing well, and all of a sudden he's being dropped. He just went to France and had a very good game for France, the French national team. He comes back, and even I was expecting him to start yesterday's game. I even played in my FPL. Guess what? The guy was benched, and you can see the frustration when you've worked hard. You've worked hard, and your reward is supposed to be given to you. And it's being given to somebody because quote unquote they are more expensive or they are the chosen one. Like, that's harsh. He doesn't deserve it, and I think he needs to play more matches because Isak is clearly not on form. Maybe you'd like to play Isak into form, but he is not on form. And as he's not on form, the chance should be given to the players that are performing. I think Florian Wirtz should keep on playing. At this point, benching him is not going to make him a better player, and he's quite expensive. So if you're going to get the best out of Wirtz, you need to play Wirtz. Salah, I feel like he's going to kick into form eventually. I just don't feel like Salah is going to be the same Salah we've seen this this whole time. He was bound to dip, and I think the time has come. I think there's more to this than just him being a bad player or him losing form. It's emotional, and like I said, I don't want to drag this, but it has to do with grief. He's a human being. He's reacting to what he's been through. So I just think Salah should be given some grace. He's done enough in this league to have a stinker of a season. The timing is terrible though, because this is the season that Liverpool feel like they can build something and they can win back-to-back leagues. So choosing this as the time to have your dull period is not really great for him. I think he has a lot of credit in the bank. And if he's going to be benched, sure. But I think the abuse should stop and just let the guy be. But yeah, Liverpool. I thought I could trust you. I thought I could put my faith in you. It seems that after everything we've been through this summer, you trying to be like me, spending like me, you just not like me, not like us. So I have to put my trust in my oil brother. Yes, Manchester City, I'm looking at you. Erling Haaland, I'm looking at you. If I can do it, you have to do it because you cannot allow Arsenal to win the league title. It's an abomination that cannot happen. Arsenal Football Club cannot win the Premier League or the Champions League on our head tops. Absolutely not. So yes, Liverpool they have to wake up, and his slot needs to fix up, or else where the season is going isn't great. And he's not as likable as Jurgen Klopp, so sacking him is not really going to be a problem for Liverpool. I don't think. So I really hope he can pick himself up. I don't really care about them, to be honest. As far as my club is doing well, that's all I care about. I just hope Chelsea can pick up form. But this is not a Chelsea video, this is a Liverpool video. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming. If you stay this long, is it that you're a Liverpool fan or you just like to see me rant? Whichever one it is, drop a like, subscribe, comment, have any ideas for me, share it. I'm interested to see what you guys want me to do and what you want me to try and all that. So if you've stayed this long, you stayed for a 13-minute rant about a club that I don't support, thank you for watching and we will talk more.